Alright gang, we're back with another Monday edition of Crash of the Titans with Captain Falcon, this time going up against Captain Marvel. So a battle of the captains. Some aside about me talking about Memorial Day, but that's neither here nor there. We're here to get a legendary token. And this one here is going to be a little bit on the difficult side, or more annoying side than anything. As you can see with Captain Marvel's red ability being in 5, and some of the other stuff that she does, it's gonna give Falcon a little bit of a hard time. I will explain. So her red ability, Photonic Blast, this is fairly cheap, it costs 7. And what it'll do at level 5, it'll destroy all projectiles on the board. Yeah. If you remember Falcon's abilities, his red dive bomb ability, its damage depends on how many extra projectiles you have on the board. Yeah. So we'll get into the strategy when it's time. Trust me on this, sir. Her black ability is again another one of those annoying abilities that we don't like to see in Crash the Titans. It costs 9 hypersonic punch, and what it'll do, it'll stun us for 1 turn. It'll create a black strike tile for us, and it deals a a fairly decent amount of damage to us, since again she's at level 270. So she's overscaled just a little bit, so that's going to be stupidly annoying. And then finally, her other ability is going to be stupidly annoying for higher level Captain Falcons. No, it's not a Falcon Punch, unfortunately. Her yellow ability is a passive, and what it'll do, she'll gain AP in both yellow and red. I mean, not yellow and red, but red and black. So that will fuel all of her abilities if she's dealt a certain threshold amount of damage. So yeah, we got a lot of annoyance to deal with Captain Marvel. Her affiliations, for those that care: Heroes, Avengers, A-Force, Enhance, blah blah blah. It's not relevant for the Crash, but for those that care, there you go. So Sam Wilson, Captain America, yellow, blue, red user, similar to almost all the other versions of Captain America. And we're going to look at his powers real quick. Wings of Liberty, this is his yellow ability, costs 9. And what it'll do, it'll transform all basic yellow tiles into yellow projectiles. At higher levels, stronger projectiles, just the usual stuff there behind that. Aerial Avenger is his passive. Anytime that Sam matches a blue tile, or anybody on Sam's team matches a blue tile, it will not only strengthen 2 friendly strike, attack, or protect tiles by the listed amount, but also reduce the timer of a friendly countdown tile by 1. Some characters, yeah, you kind of want the countdown tiles to disappear a little bit quicker. There's some that you kind of want to keep on the board. So again, it's a pick your poison type of situation on who to pair Sam with. And don't worry, we're not even going to talk about who to pair Sam up with. Like, no. And then finally, Dive Bomb. This costs 14. What it'll do, it'll deal damage, and then additional damage for every friendly projectile on the board. And see, therein lies the problem. So in order for us to get Sam to properly activate all of his stuff, we need 9 for Wings of Liberty, and then 14 for Dive Bomb. So essentially 23 AP to even do something worth anything. As far as his affiliations go, Team Cap, obviously; Avengers, obviously; Heroes, obviously; and Technologists, obviously. So let's think about a strategy real quick. We want to gather as much red and yellow as we possibly can. So that's number 1. we don't want to do too much damage to Captain Marvel so that her passive ability triggers. That gives her red and black, which stuns us, and also gives her red to get rid of those projectiles if need be. Well, if we have them on the board. As far as boosts go, boost your red, yellow, and then probably. Well, you don't really need to boost blue because blue is irrelevant. What's up? Hang on a sec. Alright, like I was saying, the blue purple doesn't really matter because again, blue is just passive. We definitely want to, like I mentioned, do the red yellow, get your yellow and your red as humanly possible. And I probably wouldn't even fool with any damage boost either because you don't want to do too much damage to where Carol's red activates almost every turn or every other turn or whatever the case might be. But anyway, we're gonna let my matches do the talking and getting it to the fight now. And then, ironically enough, we get her red photonic blast as the team up. But yeah, I could have ended that fight there one turn sooner with just the dive bomb, but I wanted to get the maximum amount of style points to be done with that there. So thanks Alliance for playing as per usual. And let's take a look at so we got a relatively easier crash upcoming Monday with Peggy Carter. So again, expect me to use both my max champion Peggy Carter as well as my lesser champion Peggy Carter, so people can see, hey, how this fight here goes. I know one of the fights is going to be against Wasp, so I'm probably gonna need to adjust her blue blue and yellow, or actually all of her powers to handle Wasp. Now I get her other opponent, I'm not too sure about that one there. Let's see here. I think, yeah, that's pretty much gonna end it here. I don't really need to talk about any of the other vaults that are going on right now, So there's that. Thank you all for watching. Be excellent to your fellow human beings, and I'm gonna catch all y'all next Monday with more adventures of Captain America. Peace.